Come on, work, please. I don't want to be fighting with this shit all day. Okay, I think it's working. Okay, it's working finally. Alright, let's see if recording works. Come on, please. Don't lag the computer, please. Oh, this is a struggle. Is it lagging? Oh, it's lagging the computer, isn't it? Fuck. Ah, son of a bitch. Alright, so I can't make video recordings at the same time. Yo, hooking up with the I'm new here's. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna have to restart the stream again. I think it got fucked up. Oh man, now it's like super laggy. Wait, hold on, it's recovering, I think. Is it? It's recovered? Yeah? Alright, nice, it recovered. Alright, good, good, good. Alright, streaming on this is not fun. Alright, give me a second here. Now I gotta restart the... This is a pain in the ass, man. Being a streamer is fucking difficult when you're trying to use two PCs at the same time. It's definitely better to just stream on one. The problem with streaming on one is that it really hits your FPS. I was watching my FPS dive down when I played certain games, and I don't like that, man. I'm on a 4090. I like to top out my settings, and when I can't top out my settings, it makes me upset. I didn't spend $3,000 on this for no reason. So that's basically it. That's why I got a second PC to stream, because I was trying to, you know, alleviate some of the pressure on my main PC, but I don't know. The secondary PC is struggling too, so I don't know, man. Yeah, I know it's starting to smooth out now, but it was because I was trying to make a video copy of the stream, and that destroyed the FPS. I like to make backup copies because the quality will be better than downloading it from Twitch. The stream quality is horrible when I download from Twitch. So when I start making clips, they're gonna look like ass. I guess you guys are gonna have to deal with it. Alright, I'm almost there as far as trying to make sure chat is working. Just give me a moment here. I'm almost done. Alright, where'd Twitch go? Oh, here it is. There we go. Alright, that's better. My favorite Warframe, Inaros. Inaros is awesome. Alright, stream is looking good. Yes. The frame is Inaros. Alright, I think we're back in business. How's the FPS? Is it moving okay? Let's see. It looks kind of choppy. It's kind of laggy on the stream. Do you think Protea Prime is good? She's godly. She's literally one of the best frames in the whole game. So back to the original question, because that was asked about the Warframe Market. Let me show you real quick. The way you use Warframe Market is like this. You go to it, right? You don't have to sign in or anything. The only time you need to sign in and make an account is if you're planning to sell things on the Warframe Market. So let's say if you're trying to look for some mod, let's say prime continuity, right? And you're looking it up. You always want to look at, when you're looking at mods, you want to see what rank it is. You see it's 0 out of 10, and the first person on the top there, since it's filtered under unit price, which is the cheapest to highest, this guy's selling it for 49 platinum. So at this point, basically, it doesn't matter what platform you're streaming on, or not streaming on, what platform you're buying from, like if it's on PlayStation, Xbox, whatever the fuck you are. You can send, as long as you have the cross-platform trading enabled, which I feel like everybody should have that enabled by now, but I don't know. I guess it depends on when you logged in. Anyway, I'm getting too sidetracked. You click the buy button on the website. It's going to give you a link. You see, like this. If you're on PC, this makes it easy because you just copy paste the link and you paste it into the game to send that person a message. And it's just going to say exactly what it says here. It's going to say /W, which is whisper, space the person's name, space what you want it to say. Since it already pasted what it wants to say, so it says, hi, I want to buy Prime Continuity, rank 0 for 49 platinum, and then Warframe.market. So basically that's the reference of where I came from. So if you're doing this on console, then what you're going to do is you're going to have to physically type in /W space the person's name and then whatever the fuck you want to say. Hey, do you still have Prime Continuity for sale? You know, that's it. For 49 platinum. If you really want to, like, I would say the price just for them to understand how much you want to buy it for. That's it. But if the copy paste isn't working for you, restart the game, because sometimes the game gets glitched out and doesn't let you paste in there. But anyway, that's how you buy things on the Warframe.market. So you don't have to sign in, you don't have to do anything. All you have to do is just click the buy link so that you could copy this link and paste it into the game. That's all it is. Do you ever get tired of answering the same questions every single stream? No, because I get paid to do this. So why would I get bored of making money? That's the whole thing. I mean, I don't make a whole lot of money, but still, it's better than nothing. Why are you buying Prime mods? I'm not buying Prime mods. I'm showing people how to do it. What's the best platform in your opinion? What do you mean best platform? Oh, best weapon platform. My bad. Basically, it comes down to armor stripping and damage vulnerability. So for me, there's a lot of frames that are weapon platforms at this point. Trinity is a weapon platform. Araxia is a weapon platform. Chroma is a weapon platform because he buffs damage. The list goes on and on and on. There's a lot. But if you really want to solidify having any frame be a weapon platform, your two best options is to run either Necros's ability, the Terrify, which is armor stripping, and then also what's it called? Pillage is another nice option for armor stripping. And then there's also Ember's ability that does armor stripping. I wouldn't really use that one specifically because the other ones have better benefits, but you can. And then what's it called? And then Araxia's ability in the subsume. So basically, if you subsume any of those abilities onto any Warframe, you'll make them into a weapon platform automatically. So yeah, go with those. Yeah, pretty much anybody at this point can be a weapon platform. You got a Nataruk build? I think I do. Let me see. I think it's an old build, but it still works. Oh, I forgot. Primary weapons. Yeah, I got it right here. Legolas. Yeah. It's pretty old, but it does work. Are you aware of the Angstrom and Karnan bug on bosses? No, but I wouldn't play around with bugs, especially things that are obviously bugs, because one, it could get you banned to fuck around with those things if the devs feel petty enough to ban you for that. I've played plenty of games where they were, so that's why I don't fuck with bugs, like known bugs. And then two, it's gonna get nerfed eventually, so just don't get used to it. Have your fun, but get the fuck out as soon as possible. How can you stop loud fan noise from your laptop? You could lower the speed, I thought, because usually every laptop lets you adjust the speed of it. I don't know how you do it on yours though. You have to Google it. That's a that's a random question. But how you doing, Joel? The stream is laggy. I know. I'm testing the stream still. I'm probably gonna end up just going back to my old setup. Alright, capture. Let's just kind of play around. I'm gonna watch the stream on the side, just kind of see how it's doing.
These foes deserve your respect.
It seems okay, but yeah, it is pretty laggy. It's not perfect. Alright, where are we going? Down here? It seems okay. Like, the stream is not, like, fucking flawless or anything, but it still looks okay. How's the audio, by the way? Is the audio okay? Or am I too loud? My microphone? Because I've been trying to play around with that too.
They fought well. Good dance all.
What's the best Warframe? Inaros. Because one, he's practically invincible if you know how to build him. And then the crowd control is insane with his rework because of the tornado. He just sucks all the enemies to like one location. And you can have your way with them in two ways. One, melee, because you could do a downward strike and just instant kill them with that. Or you can go with use weapons like guns and stuff like that. So it makes him more versatile. So it's really awesome. But yeah, he's an awesome frame, and he's basically invincible because if as long as you're stacking up your armor with your 3. Then you shouldn't have any problems of getting one-shotted or anything like that. So if you're getting one-shotted, I feel like that's a skill issue at this point. So as long as you use the 3 and you max out your armor, and then also you press the 2 to heal yourself with the tornado, you're straight, man. So yeah, he's really awesome. My favorite setup right now is I subsumed out the 1, because the 1 is still kind of useless in my opinion. And I changed it out for Araxia's ability. which does damage vulnerability, and then you use the 4 for armor stripping. So yeah, so you got best of both worlds, which makes him crazy. So yeah, he's really good. So that basically turns him into a weapon platform at that point. The first Descendant is good. It's a good game. Yeah, I recommend it, especially if you're bored of Warframe. Go for it. What do you think about Rhino Prime? He's still amazing. Nothing's changed about him. Yeah, the stream is laggy. I see it. It's laggy as fuck. Well, I wasted $180 for no reason, so that makes me happy. Nothing like wasting money for no reason. What controller are you using? I'm using a mouse and keyboard. Alright.
This will only get more difficult. Get to a terminal and prepare for enemy resistance.
Wait, where are we going? Oh, right here. Did they nerf pillage? It's been nerfed several times, but I don't know about recently. Stop playing the first Descendant because it had got bad in your eyes? What do you mean? Got bad in what way? I mean, at the end of the day, it's a gooner game, so most of the people that stick around and play it, you know, they're just obsessed with putting their characters in a thong, and that's it. Like, that's all they that's all they give a shit about, for real. At the end of the day, for real, that's it. Period. Like, that's the end game, is just putting your girl in a thong and then modeling it. That's literally all of Reddit, is only that. You know what's sad is like I started to do some research because I was like, okay, you know, they love putting all the women in thongs and all that shit, but why aren't they releasing any men's skins at all? And I'm not asking for a guy to be in a thong. I'm just asking for fucking skins, like something. Like, why can't we have some cool looking shit, like making them look like Dante or something, or like, you know, cool shit? Why is everything only focused on thongs for women? You know, so like, it's kind of upsetting. I get it, that's where their money is, but it's like, fuck, man. Look at the people who work on the team. Yeah, I never looked at that part. I picture them looking like the guys from the guy from Kill Bill, the one that was gooning over the one chick, and then she just like chopped his throat or whatever. I forgot what happened exactly. I haven't seen that movie in a long time, but I just picture like a super nerdy guy like that, gooning real hard.
Dropping their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Nice try there, Stalker.
It is done, Tenno.
Alright, the stream is okay. It looks like it's doing alright. I'm probably gonna go back to my normal setup, and I'll probably have this little mini PC. I'll shove a bunch of emulators on it, and then just have it be my emulation computer. Basically, I'll put like fucking every single console on it. I think that's what's gonna happen. Any tips to build Vault? I just started Steel Path. Just look at some stuff on Overframe. I don't have a build for Vault for Endgame. I have some like basic bullshit that I did like years ago. I never really cared for Vault too much. Vuban, yeah, the Vuban is coming out with a skin. I guess it's heirloom, I'm assuming. I don't know. But people are getting excited about it. I saw that the prices of Vuban Prime went up like dramatically, so people are getting excited. No, those stalkers that I like, the one that I just killed, are called acolytes, and those are not the same as the regular stalker, but they work in the same way where they kind of invade your mission and try to kill you. But they don't drop the stuff that the stalker drops, like the hate and the, you know, his weapons. They don't drop that stuff. They only drop steel essence. Let's see. Let's do another mobile defense, I guess, and then. What MR should I start going for Kuva and Tenet guns? MR14 pretty much. I think I don't know if there's a MR requirement for Tenet and Kuva weapons. I have no idea. But from what I remember, I thought it was 14, but I could be wrong.
to a terminal and prepare for enemy resistance.
What's up, Lumi? You've been farming for a week straight, still haven't got it? What, the Kuva stuff? Well, the way to get, like, if you're actively doing the actual Kuva mission, like you're fighting, like you're trying to get your first Lich, then first of all you would have had to done the mission, right? I forgot what it was called. There was a mission that's required to get those Liches to spawn, and then you would have to run like a Grenier mission. I recommend doing a capture mission. That way you can run through the map, kill the main person, and then just like wait around until one of the Lich people show up. And then that's where you'll see what kind of weapon is coming off of them. I have a full guide on my tutorials playlist, by the way. So I could be explaining it wrong. It's an old video from like 2 years ago, but it's still relevant today. But anyway, like, once you get it to spawn and your goal is to not kill the target unless it's dropping the weapon that you want. So let's say you want the Kuva Nuker, then you have to just like run through the map and finish it and then redo it all over again. So do the mission again and just keep rinse and repeating it over and over. The key thing is to finish the mission. Like, don't just like quit the mission, because if you do that, then it's going to reset all the weapons all over again. Every time you complete the mission, it's taking the weapon that was in there off the table. So that way you're getting a new weapon every time. So that's the way to do it. It's to basically just keep finishing the mission over and over until you get what you need. You ever think they'll put proto frames in a thong? Probably. If they want to compete with the first Descendant, I don't know why they would want to compete with that game, but I don't know. Maybe they're trying to get their paper up and they want to be shallow like that. Go for it. Rents due.
Hey dreamers, we are up and ready to party.
This motherfucker with the bubble. Wow, they're actually destroying my shit right now. Whoa. They're gonna kill my target. Relax, relax, relax. Oof, almost failed that objective. Holy shit.
Most cunning founder, with my life I protect your sacred crowns.
Alright, where's this fucker? Where is he? Oh, there you go. Come on, guy. I hate these stalkers so much. Stay still, bitch. Come over here. There we go. There. Fuck. I hate when they do that. They try to run underneath the map and stuff. I mean, I get it. I would be scared of Inaros too, but shit. Oh, I forget my thing over there. Damn. They're trying. There we go. I had to lock in for a second there, man. Because damn. Hey, what's up, Kravix? What's your thoughts on Prados? I don't know what that is. I don't remember. I don't have any thoughts. What do you think is the next prime frame? I don't know. You can Google that. You could see which one is the next predicted one.
And so we learn the importance of clarity.
The element on my Cycron is radiation, I think. A good build for Nova. Check out my Overframe. I have a build there. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Nothing good. Oy. Guess I'm gonna just hang out in a survival for a little bit. For no reason. I do need Forma. Overframe is a website for builds, so I post all my builds on Overframe. Link is on my channel to it. How do you have so many relics? It's just years worth of playing this game and never cracking them. That's why. I'm literally out of Forma. You know, like, I haven't had a Forma blueprint in months. and I haven't bothered trying to craft it because I just don't crack relics ever. This is like the rarest thing to see me doing this. You know, when you see me do this mission is when I'm bored. Like, I have literally nothing else to do. That's when I'll crack relics. I have to be real bored to get to this point. Is the fellers good? Yes. It's literally my main weapon. Been using the Felarks for years now. Alright, where's dude? Oh, here he is. What do you think about Sevagoth? I don't really care for him too much. He has nice capabilities, like nuking capabilities, but I just find him to be kind of boring. Have I tried Thalys? I don't know what that is. Oh, and Aladon, thanks for the game controller, by the way. Grendel's awesome. I love Grendel. He's a lot of fun to play too. Rolling around in the ball and just eating stuff all day. It's great. I inspire to be like Grendel. Damn. Be the rolling around eating cheeseburgers all day. Guess we'll get Protea. Protea is worth a good penny too. Oh no, never mind. Only 2 platinum. Let's see. I need Forma. Let's get this one. Yeah, Korra's good. Does it worth to have Lavos in account? I don't know. Is it important for you to level up your MR? Ask yourself that question. If the answer is yes, then yes, it's important to have every single Warframe in this game. The regulars and the primes. Because you also have to think about, okay, feeding things to the wall, right? So you take all the old Warframes, you feed them to the wall for their abilities, which also levels MR. And then also you'll have all those abilities on the side ready to go whenever you want to, you know, subsume something. So that's great. And then it's a win-win situation. You're getting your MR and you're also getting a free ability out of it. Then you keep all the primes. So I always recommend keeping every single prime you get. Don't delete primes. Just keep them. Get new Warframe slots. It's really easy to make platinum in this game. I have guides on how to make platinum if you struggle with it. So link is on my channel to all that. It's on my YouTube channel. It's all over the place. I'm all over the place. But anyway, yeah. That's why you would collect everything. Alright, GG. Just sit around and wait for the next 5 minutes. Random question. I've been playing Araxia for 10 days now and I still don't know how to swing with her. You do it with, you have to use the 4. The 4 has to be active when you have the arms going around. Then you press the dodge button, which is like the dodge roll. This one. You have to press the dodge roll button to swing around. It swings to where you're aiming. So you, like if you're aiming all the way to that wall over there, you press the dodge roll button and you'll swing to that wall. So dodge roll, dodge roll, dodge roll. You see, like that's how you would swing from wall to wall like that. Yeah, Raxi is a lot of fun. Oxide, how you doing? The Warframe is Inaros. You quit Warframe for a while because you felt burnt out, thinking about getting back into it. How long you been taking a break? Because if it's only been months, then I don't recommend coming back yet. If you've been gone for at least a year, then sure, go ahead and come back and give it a shot. But if you've been playing it hardcore for the past, like, you know, year or so or whatever, and then you just took a break, don't come back yet. Just wait a while. You're not gonna miss out on anything anyway, so there's no FOMO. You've been gone 4 months? Nah, just stay out for a while, man. Trust me, it helps. Because when you have a ton of stuff to work on, like getting Araxia, getting the new Devil frame, getting whatever other frame comes out, then you have the you know, new content like the Thou. Just wait for the Thou update. That's what I would recommend. Which that would probably come out in like December or something. So wait until then at least. I think that would probably be best. Caliban Prime? Oh no, not at all. They haven't announced that. Alright, I got my Forma. I'm gonna do one more. So you feel like you're missing out on a lot? No. I mean, like I said, you'll eventually get everything anyway. There is no FOMO in this game. So you don't have to worry about, like, let's say for example, Genshin Impact. If you take a break from Genshin Impact, you're missing out on a lot of shit, because if you're not there day by day to not only get primo gems, but also wait for the new fucking roles, like what new characters came out, because they're all limited time shit. So then in order to get a chance at getting that character again, you have to wait months basically until they bring it back into the table again. So that game has super FOMO. Whereas Warframe, the content is always going to be available. Like if you're trying to get Araxia like 6 months from now, like you'll still be able to do the mission to be able to get her. So you're not missing out on anything. The same with the content. They don't delete content. It's not like Destiny, where they'll delete content content every single time. Like, oh yeah, you paid for that shit? I don't give a fuck. Take out the content, you know? They don't do that in Warframe, so you don't have to worry about that shit. So yeah, take a break, man. You never see me play Siren? Yeah, I rarely play her. I don't really like her too much because she's very squishy, so I have to be on my toes all the time when I'm playing her. I like to play like chill frames. I like to play frames where like they're comfy. You know, I can just relax. I can chat with you guys. I can read chat. Like the problem with Siren is I have to lock in the whole fucking time. Like if I'm not locked in the whole time, then I'm gonna die. You know, she's too squishy. Wanna play that? You trying to get Gyre's chassis? Never hated Zeraman more. Really? I feel like Gyre was like the easiest for me, but I know it's all luck based, so if you're having bad luck, I don't know what to tell you. You could always just go do something else to kind of chill for a little bit if it's burning you out, you know? See, and Revenant was fucking hard. Like, I remember Revenant giving me a hard time back when he first came out. See, so we're the opposite. Probably the worst grind for me of all time was Nidus. It took me a month and a half of straight grind. 20 minutes into the mission. I always did exactly what was recommended. And it took me an entire month and a half. It was insane. And I was playing at least 5 hours a day at that point. Like I had no life back then. So that shit was crazy. Like the grind was insane. That was my worst grind. So 06. I don't have that. Alright, whatever. I'll do this one. You unlock Steel Path by doing every single mission in the game. So every single mission on every planet, including places like Zaraman, including places like 1999 update. So that's why it's important to do all the content. You have to finish every single mission and then every single node. It's basically, think about it this way, it's New Game Plus. So after you beat Warframe, you get Steel Path unlocked. This motherfucker. There you go. Stay still, bitch. You're running all over the place. Developing cat. We got cats that are developers now. How you doing? Any advice for Steel Path? You gotta get your builds together. So you could check out some of mine. Link is on my channel to my overframe, and you could also check out build videos that I've made, or you can go explore other people's build videos. But yeah, builds are very important. Make a full build for your weapon of choice, and make a full build for your Warframe. Just start with one build at a time. Like, that's the most recommended thing that I could tell you, because you don't want to start doing alt-itis when you're doing Steel Path, because you're gonna drain yourself out. You're not gonna have enough time to grind for every single mod required for every build, and it's gonna be very, very time consuming, which could also lead to burnout. So don't rush when you're in Steel Path. Take your time. What are your top 5 favorite games? First ones that come to mind is Zelda Ocarina of Time, GoldenEye 007. I'm very old school. The Metal Gear Solid series, like all of it. Max Payne series, all of it. And City of Heroes as best MMO. Yeah. Then some honorable mentions, like Phantasy Star Online was like one of the pivotal games that got me into MMO type games. So without Phantasy Star Online, I probably wouldn't have been this hardcore into like MMORPGs and live service games and all that stuff. So Phantasy Star Online was awesome. And then what else? That's it. That's all I could really think of right now. Those are like the best of the best. All right, Forma. I think I'm gonna leave now. What I'm gonna end up doing is Tomorrow I'm gonna go back to my normal stream setup because this isn't really working for me. So I'll go back to just streaming on my main PC. It hasn't been terrible, especially with Warframe. It runs great, but when I'm playing games like The Division, or if I'm playing like Star Citizen, or if I'm playing like any other game that's very resource heavy, I can feel the difference when I'm streaming versus when I'm not streaming, and that's horrible, man. I don't like the lag. You guys don't really see the lag, but I feel the lag because I'm playing through it. I'm used to getting like 200 FPS all the time, but when I start streaming, I'll go down to like 60 or even less. So I feel the difference. What's this guy trying to do? You serious? It's my favorite frame, Inaros. Force extract? Yeah, that would be nice if we could force extract all the time. But yeah, I know what you mean. Like you just go to the computer and then you just get out. It's nice. Unless you're the host, then it makes sense for it to wait a little bit, but...
And so we learn the importance of clarity and purpose.
What frame do you recommend I buy with platinum? MR6? None, to be honest. But if I had to choose, then I would personally go into the Warframe Market because you can get more options, more bang for your buck. Because if you go here to the cash shop to buy a Warframe, you're going to be spending at least 350 platinum on a Warframe. Let's say like, you see like GOS. 325 platinum. That's too expensive to spend on a regular Warframe. Where you could just do this. Go to the Warframe Market, look up GOS Prime, which is the better version of it. So GOS Prime full set is going for, damn, 24 platinum. Holy moly guacamole right there. Look at that. Holy shit, that's insane. So you can get the full set for 24 platinum. So if you think about it, if you had 325 platinum sitting in your account right now, that means you could buy several primes. So you buy this one, right? One out of the way after you trade it with that guy. Then you can find another one like Revenant. Revenant Prime. Going for 49 platinum. So there's another one you got. Now Mesa. She's going for 70. You could still get her anyway. You still should have enough. And you'll still have more left over. So then you can keep getting more. Or get some mods. Whatever. So fuck yeah. So I would rather do that method than buying on the cash shop. More bang for your buck. Yeah, no problem. I wish real life was like that, where, you know, the Warframe market, like everything was like, the prices would go down on things, you know? Like in real life, the thing that sucks about real life economy is like you go to McDonald's and a meal is gonna cost you like fucking $12, but then you can go to like an actual sit-in restaurant like a freaking I don't know, Applebee's or some shit, or TGI Friday, whatever the fuck you go to. And you can go in there and spend the same amount of money, and at least you're getting the service of somebody bringing you food, and you got the waiter and all that stuff. At least the atmosphere feels better than going to a fucking McDonald's and spending $12 on a meal. You know, so like that blows. So real life has gotten way too expensive for no reason, and it's like that for everything. So that's the sad part. Let me go to NetCells and finish that up.
A new day dawns.
Army Fracture. What is that again? That sounds familiar. I don't remember what that is.
Yeah. What'll it be? Go with the herd, you know? Perfect.
I have like I don't know, 3,500 hours or something. I have 3,300 actually. What the fuck? How the hell they knock me off my motorcycle? No. Damn it. They keep knocking me off. That's crazy. I've never seen them do that before. See that? See how they keep knocking me off? That's new. Where are we going? Oh, this way. Oh shit. Oh shit. Whoops. No. Oh my god. It's the guys with the cold, like the chill. They keep freezing me off.
I was afraid of this. NetCell security system won't open with all the uglies around. Clear them out and make sure the system can see you doing it.
So you can only do one NetCell if you do Archimedean? No, you can do 3, I think, because Archimedean uses up 2 of your charges. I'm pretty sure. Either that or 3. I think it's 2 charges that they use out of the 5. Yeah, this is Endgame. Just fucking sitting around and waiting for mobs to show up. How difficult is NetraCell solo? Very easy. If you have a build, you need a build. I could do this solo, no problem. I just get bored of doing it solo. I just, like right now, I just feel like getting carried. I just want to sit around and just talk to you guys. That's it. What's your favorite companion with Inaros? I always use carrier with every single setup. I never change out carrier. So I don't really care about the actual pet, like the companion. There's a lot of melee ones you could take advantage of, but I choose to not give a shit. Personal preference. I'm MR30. You're building Frost? Every single frame does well in Endgame. So to answer your question, yes, Frost is absolutely god tier. Easily one of the best frames in the game. Playing Yu-Gi-Oh? People still play Yu-Gi-Oh? Damn. I didn't know that was still a thing. People say Inaros is boring? That's the first time I've heard that. All I hear when people mention Inaros is that he's terrible. Saying like he sucks, like he dies too much and whatever. And I'm just like, you die too much. Because you don't know how to play them. That's the problem. And you're trying to like blame the character. Skill issue. Big time. That's the main complaint that I see all the time. Not about boredom. Flex rifle? I don't remember that gun. Getting into Endgame, and I heard about Deep Archimedean. Where do I start? You have to finish the... you have to get rank 5 in 1999 or in the NetraCells area. I forget what this place is called. Once you get to rank 5, then you unlock Archimedean. So, Mr. Stark, you want to progress fast? That's a terrible idea. I don't recommend doing that. This game is a marathon, not a sprint. So this is not the type of game where you're trying to run to Steel Path and run to have all the Warframes and run to have all the weapons. That's just not possible. Not unless you have a big fucking bank account and you're willing to pay to win for every fucking aspect of the whole game. That's the only time that would be possible. So... I would slow your roll a little bit if I were you. This game is one of those games where you just slowly start collecting more and more things. It's kind of like, you got to think about it like Pokemon. So you're trying to catch them all. You're not going to catch them all in one fucking day. It takes time. Because you got to level up, right? And you have to get to the new zones and the new areas so you can find more Pokemon, and then you got to evolve them. And you know, it takes a lot of effort. Like getting all the Pokemon is not going to be fast. It's the same way in Warframe. You got to slowly start collecting things. You start collecting regular Warframe. You start getting some prime ones. You start getting the regular weapons. You start getting some prime ones. You get some Tenet weapons. You get those and that. And a lot of those requirements require a certain MR. So sometimes you'll need to be MR 14 or MR 16 or MR 19, whatever the fuck MR is required to even equip the weapon in the first place. And then there's Rivens. You know, it just keeps going and going and going with the progression. It takes time. It takes a long time. Hey, and Zion with the 5 buckies. Hey, thank you very much. Appreciate it. What do you think about Limbo? Limbo is good. I feel like he needs a rework, though. He does need a rework. So hopefully they can address him after Oberon. That'll be nice. But he does okay. If you know how to build him, then you'll be okay with him. I just think the major problem is Eximus mobs. The Eximus enemies just walk through your bubble, no problem, and they'll pop you in the face. So his survivability kind of goes out the window with Eximus enemies. And it's been like that ever since Eximus enemies came out.
And get back to the sanctum. I wonder what Albrecht planned on doing with that.
Do people still hate Limbo? Yeah, people hate him all the time. They're always gonna hate him because he has such a reputation. I love Limbo. When Limbo first came out, me and my best friend, we mained Limbo, and we only played Limbo for like 2 years straight. It was it was fucking amazing, man. All we did was troll motherfuckers all day. It was great. We would tell people if they didn't like it, go play Limbo. So that so that they could be a part of the madness. All we did was just like fuck with people all day. It was great. We would purposely put people in the void to like ban them from the game until DE finally caught on to that, and they made it so that you could roll out of the freaking void or whatever. So I feel like we were one of the main reasons why they made that change. Who's your favorite frame for farming? I use any AoE frame. Usually my favorites is Mag and Zephyr. So I don't specifically use farming frames anymore. Mainly because like the chances for the drop isn't really a big deal anyway. So I might as well play something fun instead of playing something just because it drops more loots. And you see how I'm using lots of quotations? Because that's the whole concept behind Korra and like Necros and all of them, is to get more loot. It's just like, fuck it, whatever. If I get the loot, I get the loot. If I don't, oh well. Too bad, so sad. Like, because I you know, the thing is that I've spent lots of time. Sometimes I'll spend like, let's say an hour farming for a certain material. Let's say I'm trying to get argon shards or something. And I'll stay doing like a survival mission, let's say for 20 minutes, just to see if I get some drops. I'll do it with Korra, and I'll maybe get like 3 or 4. But then I'll go and I'll play whatever the fuck I want, like Zephyr or Mag or whatever, and then I'll end up with 6 or 8. So really, it's all just RNG at the end of the day. So if your RNG sucks that day, then it's not going to be good. And if it's good that day, then it's going to be good. Like, it's just random. Like, it doesn't actually, like, mean anything. So do you. Like, if you want to use the Smita, Kavat, whatever, do you. If it makes you feel better. It's all about just, like, a personal preference thing. But at the end of the day, I'd rather just play what I have fun with instead of, like, being forced to do a certain setup. That's just me. Who's your favorite frame of all time? Probably that would go with Ash. I really loved Ash back in the day. So it would probably be Ash. I just loved the whole, like, feel of, like, an assassin running through and just, like, ripping people in half, basically. What's something I should be spending my plat on? Definitely Warframe slots and weapon slots. That's going to be the most important thing. And then also Forma. Because you can collect, you know, one Forma per 24 hours from just like doing cracking relics. But that's not enough, man. Like, when you're a new player, you need lots of Forma. Like, you're going to be putting at least 4 Forma on a Warframe. And you're going to be putting up to 5 to 6 Forma on a weapon. So if you think about it, like, that's going to take you a week or two in order to get all the Forma needed for just one setup. You know, so if you're thinking about, let's see, like, if you want to do actual mathematics, like, let's say you have 3 weapons, right? And you put 5 Forma on each one. So 5 times 3. So we already have 15 Forma right there. And then you're going to put up to 4 Forma on a Warframe. Usually in Warframes, I'll put maybe 2 or even 1 at the most. But sometimes for certain builds, you might put up to 4. So you're already at 19 Forma right there. So 19 Forma, like, that's 19 days. So to wait 4 fucking hours to, you know, get a Forma, that sucks. That's a whole month, basically. So fuck that. That's why I buy the 3-pack on the cash shop, and I'll get all the Forma I need, and that's it. So that's definitely probably the most important thing you're going to be buying as a new player is lots of Forma. That, and also you're going to be buying the Orokin reactor, like the actual capacity increaser. So those reactors are very important too. You're going to be spending a lot of money on that as well. Where can you talk about the Smita buff? Just Google it, because I don't know much about it, but I've heard it a million times. So just Google it, because I'm sure that there's builds out there for it. Because apparently that creature gives you like extra drop chance or whatever when you have it out. I don't know if it's a mod or if it's like innate ability that the creature does. Alright, this is going to be my last one, and I'm going to take a break. You decided to buy Wisp Prime from the market? Oh yeah, go for it. Yeah, Wisp is good. God, I'm like crashing into every wall. Thank you for the content. Wait, hold on. You 50 hours short of 1,000 hours? Damn. Hey, I'm glad the videos have been helpful. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you. Unky only person I seen play Inaros in like 2 months. Oh yeah, that's why I play them too. Also, you know, a lot of people talk crap about Loki, so I plan on playing Loki a little bit more in the future too. Maybe tomorrow I'll play some Loki. People be hating on him a lot too. I like to play Warframes that people hate, just so I can show them that their hate isn't justified anymore. It really isn't. Every Warframe can be good. Oh, let me grab this real quick. They had the animation of like getting off the motorcycle. Ah, son of a bitch. Got stuck on that wall. Oh my god, why am I having a hard time parkouring right now? There we go. I gotta get a new keyboard. This keyboard has had enough. I'm using a keyboard that I bought from Five Below. And of course, it's not Five Below anymore. It was fucking $10 for this keyboard. So, like, Five Below is such a ripoff now. They might as well just call it, like, $25 and below now, because that's really what it is.
I was afraid of this.
Yeah, the cold guys always knock you off the motorcycle, it seems. Damn, this is kind of laggy. Whoever's the host is like lagging their ass off right now. You got a laggy ass host. Started playing Gyre because of you. You had so much fun. You got banned. Damn. What happened? Like, how'd you get banned? I don't understand. Oh, you said something bad in chat. Oh, yeah. You gotta be careful with the chat, man. Don't give in to the bullshit. Especially if you see people talking crap or whatever. Just don't even say anything. You're better off just staying quiet. It's not worth it. Because they're quick to ban. Especially when it comes to hate speech and all that stuff. Like, just keep it to yourself, man. It's not worth it. If it isn't the man with the worst advice and builds on the Warframe. Hey, what's up, man? Is Mag good? Terrible. She's terrible. Nah, she's easily one of the best frames in the game. You ever get tired of Warframe? Every goddamn day. I play it for you guys. I get paid to play this game, basically.
Keep thinning them out.
Yeah, it really is hard to get banned on Warframe unless you're just like literally going in the chat and just like spewing out hate speech and just being a complete dick. That's the easiest way to get banned in this game. You're gonna be quick to offend somebody off just not even saying anything in the chat. Okay, the mod is called Charm. Yeah, I knew that there was like a specific build you need in order to make that work. So yeah, definitely do more research and try to understand how it works fully. How do I make the Cycron do more damage? Copy my build. Link is on my channel. Just go to, it's on my overframe. How are you able to play Warframe every day? Because I get paid to do it. Think about it this way. Why do you go to your job every day? Same thing. I get paid to do this shit. So I'm not complaining. How much you get paid to play? Not much. It's more like a little side income. I usually average... it fluctuates like wildly every month, but I usually average 600 to 1,000 a month playing this game. So I can't live off of it, but it's still a nice chunk of money right there. Like for example, I think probably the 1 month that was the best for me was when I was playing the first Descendant when it first came out. I had 1 month where I made $2,000 on TikTok alone, and then YouTube was like 600 bucks, and then I had Twitch that was like $200 or something. You know, so that was an excellent month. That's when I bought the 4090. So I ended up going all in and bought the best graphics card at the time. But yeah, like, you know, I can have an excellent month and then the next month is horrible. Like it fluctuates too much to the point where it's like not really reliable, but it's still awesome. You know, like I said, I can't complain, man. That's why I just continue to fucking play Warframe. I make my content. And that's it, man. If you got paid 2 cents, you'd be streaming. I mean, it's pretty easy to get to that point. All you gotta do is just be consistent with posting. The main source of income for me is the shorts, like all those little clips that I've been making. Those is what makes the money, is the clips. So usually you could look at, you can tell how much somebody is making just by how many views they got. So for example, if like on YouTube, a regular fully made video, if it got 1,000 views, that's $1, guaranteed $1. And then if people watch all the advertisements or don't skip the ad or whatever, it could ramp up from there, so it could end up being $5 or whatever for that video. But if you're posting a video every single day, and let's say you're averaging like 5,000 views every video or whatever, then you're making a consistent $5 to $10 for every single video every day. It adds up, you know? It just adds up over time, you know? So the same thing with the shorts. The shorts are cut in half when it comes to pricing. So like 5,000 would mean more like $2. So it's like it's literally cut in half. But I'm posting, well, I used to post 3 videos a day. Now I've kind of slowed down a bit. I'll maybe post 2 at the most per day. But it's still, I still do pretty well on there. It just depends on, you know, how many views I get out of it.
Back to what we were.
Can you help me?
Maybe I can
What?
live with that.
What are you trying to get?
Simplicity, you know?
Do you use Sweeper Prime or Carrier? This is Carrier.
No demons.
Should I clickbait? You gotta be careful with clickbait, because if you put like a thumbnail of you like doing something crazy, let's say like you're trying to like make a video about how to make money fast or something, and then you have like, I made $10,000 in a single day, you know, like, and that's what the thumbnail is. But then in the video, all you're doing is showing people how to work a regular job, like working at McDonald's or something. Then obviously that clickbait is really bad. Like, you could end up driving people away to the point where they would just like not even respect you anymore. So you gotta be careful with that. And you can always gain back your viewership, because people come and go all the time, to the point where like, if like, look at Kanye West, for example. He can go and he can be a complete fucking dickhead in front of everybody, and people will still love him because they'll think about all the good stuff he did, like the music and all that stuff. So like, you can always gain back your reputation in time, and then he could just all of a sudden just start being a good guy, and then just going out and like, you know, doing good shit, like donating to the poor or something. I don't know, do something to like make people like happy with him. And then all of a sudden he's cool again. It's like, yay, all right, Kanye West. You know, like, it ends up being like that. People forget eventually. Like, you'll still have some that are diehard, like they will stay in their way of being like, oh no, he's a piece of shit. Because there's people that are like that with me too, where they're like, oh yeah, he has shitty builds. Like, this guy's a fucking idiot. He doesn't know what he's talking about, and blah blah blah. Like, I have those kind of people that tune in every once in a while, but you gotta kind of just leave it alone and just ignore it. And then it goes right back to the whole like, oh, you're a hater type thing. You could just like put it in that category if you want to, but it's whatever. So at the end of the day, you just do you. Try it. If it doesn't work, then try something else, and then just keep experimenting. The game got boring for me. I need something to pull me back in. Can you help? Just don't play the game anymore. Like, I promise you, taking a good break for at least like a year will rejuvenate your love for the game. Because when there's a lot of content to do, you will have more fun. Trust me, it works. Just take a break. Go play something else. Come back to this next year. Come back to this when Thou comes out. When the Thou update drops, then come back to it and try it again. If you're still not impressed, then this game is not for you, and that's it. Just move on. Like, don't force yourself to play the game. It's never worth it to do that. Unless you're like me and you get paid to do it, then that's a different story. Frames have boobs now? What? Bobas? Booba? Thank you for the Dante build idea with pull. Yeah, it's fun, right? Yeah, I usually put pull on warframes that are kind of boring. Let's say like Revenant, for example, and Dante can be kind of boring too. So I like to put like crowd control abilities like that, because it makes it more fun, definitely. If you ever get into a point where you feel like your weapons aren't doing enough damage and you want your Dante to do a little bit better with that, I definitely recommend Araxia's ability and putting it on him. Because I have that on my Inaros and it's fucking amazing. Because it's basically like free armor stripping. It's like armor stripping on top of armor stripping. Because Inaros' 4 does armor stripping. Oh, also, never mind with that. I forgot Dante has damage vulnerability, so you don't need the Araxia ability because he already has it built into his kit with those birds that fly around and soften up the enemies basically. So yeah, you're good with that. You could probably do armor stripping, so maybe throw like Terrify on his 1. That would be good. You don't need Pillage. Pillage would not really make too much sense with him. But I mean, that's another option for armor stripping. Let me see. Where's my vulnerability at? See, I'm at 99% vulnerability, and then it scales anyway. So I think I have multi-augmented in my build, so it will scale. Yeah. It'll end up scaling. So, yeah, to soften up the enemies by 100% is fucking great. What else am I supposed to play? Got my soul already. I don't know how to play anything else. Dude, there's like thousands of games out right now. Like literally hundreds of thousands, actually. There's too many games. If it got your soul, then why are you struggling? I don't understand. Literally go play anything else. Like go play The Division, go play Destiny, go play like Thrones and Liberty, go play World of Warcraft. Like your addiction can go someplace else for a little bit. My Tennis Icron build is on my channel, so link is on my channel to my overframe. All right, I think I'm gonna take a break here. I want to get out of here. I want to get something to eat. I'm hungry. And I have to check on my bike and make sure it's good because I was just cleaning the chain this morning. It was kind of crusty looking, so I just want to check on it again. The problem with starting Warframe is legit have no clue what to do or where or what to do. That's why I always say all the time, just do the story quest, because the story quest will kind of guide you through the game so you can understand the basics of like clearing your star chart and maybe grinding for certain weapons or warframes. You know, like it kind of introduces you to the game a little bit. So that's the way to start. And then when you want to get more into detail, like looking at builds or looking at, you know, the more nuanced things, then you can research that. Go on YouTube and Google it or whatever. What I think about Necros, I don't really care for him too much. But he is pretty good when it comes to like survivability and armor stripping. He's probably the best with that. You grinded 2K plat and there's nothing more to do. Fucking take a break. I don't understand why you're trying so hard to force yourself to play a game you're not enjoying right now. Just take a break. It makes no sense. I used to be in your shoes back when I was younger. It eventually gets to the point where it doesn't matter anymore. Like if I wanted to uninstall this game right now, I could go ahead and do that. No problem. The only reason why I'm still here is because, like I said before, this is my job to play this game. If it wasn't my job, I wouldn't be playing this game. I would have been uninstalled it and moved on. Like I actually been thinking about playing Star Citizen again, and also going back to City of Heroes and just going back to my roots, playing some more of that again. I saw that Star Citizen got a lot of updates. I haven't played Star Citizen in a while. Nah, Starfield is trash. That game is garbage. If I'm gonna go back to a story game like that, I'd rather go play Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is way better. Stop using shards. You don't need shards in your builds. There's so many Warframes I don't even use shards on at all. And you wouldn't even tell the difference. We ever get back to First Descendant? Nah, I'm not planning to do that anytime soon. You never played Cyberpunk? Oh man, you're in for a fucking treat. That game is amazing. That game is absolutely amazing. The story is fucking top notch, especially with the DLC. The DLC takes it to another level. It's such an amazing fucking... That's probably the best expansion I've ever seen to a game. The story, the way the story branches off and everything, like it gives you like lots of options. It's fucking awesome. That's what I expected Cyberpunk to be when it first came out. The basic story of Cyberpunk is pretty good, but the DLC is definitely the best. Yeah, I played through Elden Ring. I did 100%. I finished all the achievements. Beat it like 5 times. I never played the DLC though to Elden Ring. That's the one thing I'm kind of behind on. Oh, there's a new open world zone in First Descendant? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm just not interested in going back to that Gunnar game right now. Just walk around and see titties and ass everywhere. That's all it is. The whole fucking game is like that. It's kind of tiring. Oh yeah, Helldivers is amazing. I love Helldivers. Me and my fiance play it from time to time. We haven't played it in a bit though. I saw they did that update with the portal thing, and we haven't played it since then. So we gotta get back into it eventually. I usually don't like streaming any of the games I'm talking about because it really hurts my channel a lot. Like I'll lose all my viewers because of it. So that's why you'll see me play mostly Warframe. Dark Souls 3 is amazing. That was one of my favorite Dark Souls games of all time. Bloodborne, I never finished Bloodborne. I really hope that eventually we would see it on PC. I downloaded the emulator for it, and I was playing a little bit of it, but it's too buggy. There's too much issues, so I couldn't really get too far without it crashing on me or something wrong happening. So that's why I didn't want to take it too serious. Make a second channel, that's a waste of time to do that. I've tried that in the past. It doesn't work. All it does is destroy your main channel, because then you'll start focusing on the second channel and you'll start forgetting about the first channel, and then your first channel dies. You know, so like juggling too many eggs at the same time is just not good. You're better off focusing on one. Should I subsume Mags 3 or 4 for Breach Surge? I would do the 3. The 4 is amazing on Mag. I wouldn't touch that. That's free armor stripping and also amazing crowd control at the same time. And you're also gaining shields. So you're increasing Mag survivability with the 4. So the 4 is like incredibly strong. So definitely the 3. The 3 is replaceable. Appreciate all the tips. I'm glad you like the videos and stuff. What should I replace Mirages 2 with? I don't know. I thought she got a good augment for the 2, but I don't remember. But you could do a lot with Mirage. Like Araxia's ability is really fucking good. That's like one of the best abilities right now. So you could try that. Subsume Gloom. Gloom is so like nah. I don't understand why anybody would use Gloom on any character. Gloom is so 2008. Is it possible to reach millions of Overguard with Dante? I don't think so. They nerfed him a long time ago. Like back when he first came out, he was able to get up there, but not anymore. They nerfed him hard. How do you kill acolytes quickly? My Fenmore does jack shit. You need a primer. So use a secondary that you could use to just kind of like throw a bunch of statuses on them, like viral and corrosive and all that shit. And then that way the Fenmore does more damage. Also, make sure that you have Incarnon mode running with the Fenmore, because otherwise you're not really going to do much damage. Rhino is the best Overguard frame. Yeah, definitely when it comes to, like, if you do that specific build that gives you millions of Overguard. Because, you know, the cool thing about Rhino is that you could stand in a Jade Beam and just press your 2. Like, so while he's, like, transforming, there's that brief moment in time where he's invincible and he's collecting Overguard. So the Jade Beam is just constantly doing tens of thousands of damage per, like, millisecond, basically. So during that time, you could stack up millions of Overguard just from the Jade Beam alone. So it's insane. Is it necessary? Not really, but it's still cool to see. And yes, Araxia is amazing, so yes. I don't know why anybody would ask, should I get this Warframe or should I get that Warframe? You should be getting all of them. It's like Pokemon, just collect them all. Alright, I'm going to get my ass out of here. I'm going to take a break. So thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to fix the stream tomorrow, and tomorrow we're going to be back on the main PC. But it was a nice little test. This little PC is like okay, but I think I'm going to use it for other purposes instead of streaming. So anyway, have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more. Later, guys.